And we closed the pack with somebody that you're going to know very well, and somebody we spoke about on previous Rip and Riffs, pictured with the Atlanta Thrashers, Mr. Ilya Kovalchuk.
Yeah, had a long and prosperous playing career. I'm not sure what happened to him after 2013. Supposedly he retired to spend more time with his family or whatnot. And surely he didn't come back to the NHL 5 years later and was a shell of himself as a player and went back to Russia for a few more years before finally hanging up for good. Surely none of that possibly happened. And surely he's in 2024. He's still not on the Devils' salary cap books.
None of those things are true. It's not like he came back to play for the Kings and that didn't go well. No, none of that happened. But you don't see a lot of Atlanta Thrasher cards. And there you go. I mean, that jersey was pretty cool. I always liked the baby blue one better that had Atlanta written down the sleeve.
And I guess he didn't care about such things, but it is kind of a bummer with him being like one of the great scoring wingers of his era that like he up and left to go to Russia because probably cost him the Hockey Hall of Fame doing so.
And he probably would have gotten. I mean, I'm curious. Where is Ilya? Check. Sorry about that.
That's right. It happens.
Let's see here. Trying to see where he ranks all time on the goals list. If he's even close, like top 40, top 50.
Like, did he even get 400? I think he got 400 at least.
Let's see, Ilya Kovalchuk. He's not in the top 50 as far as I can see, according to NHL records. Career-wise, he finished with 328. Oh, I'm sorry, 443 for his career. 328.
443. And how many points total?
876.
It's probably short. Like he left a lot of prime years on the bone. Like when he left the Devils to go to the KHL, kind of is what it is. Now maybe he doesn't care, but like. The way that he left rubbed a lot of like old school hockey people the wrong way in general. And like, there's that famous Jeremy Roenick quote, go take all the money that you stole and go back to Russia. Again, I'm writing my analysis. It was a classic hockey meme tweet from good old JR there, who is going to the Hall of Fame this year. So congrats to him. But that's the type of thing that just rubs people the wrong way. And then on top of that, you have, all those years of production that he didn't have in the NHL because the KHL's, it's the second best league in the world, but it's still a lesser league. Like people get in the Hockey Hall of Fame for what they do in the NHL, unless you're like a women's player or a great like international player.
Like you said,
on top of that, there's the Russian player in a room full of old Canadian 200 hockey men types who vote on this sort of thing. So he probably cost himself the Hall of Fame by doing so.
6 years he was out of the league, and he left after when he was 29 and came back when he's 35. So those are still some prime production years for a guy like Kovalchuk. So like you said, he cost himself the Hall of Fame.
So it's tough to feel bad for him in that respect. But hey, he's got his money, so good for him.
Good for him. I'm sure he's not hurting too much.